Hey guys, what's going on? We're out here at Three Palms today, and they're actually doing track changes to the GP track right now. They're not doing a lot of changes. It's just this section, but I mean that looks pretty cool. Here, what they've been doing is to go from here and go straight to that berm. Now they've done this before, and it's like this dog leg section that comes over here and loops back around. I think that's a better layout. They had it like that for a long time. They went away with it, and now they're bringing it back, so it's cool. And now they got this jump here, which, I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. So we're gonna get some GoPro in today. Might get some other footage, but probably mainly just GoPro today. And I'm gonna try that other angle on my helmet, see if we can get rid of some of that wind noise. But I'm gonna get geared up, and then we're gonna head out on the track as soon as they're finished with what they're doing here. All right, guys, so it looks like we're actually gonna get to be the first one on the new section of the track here. So he's finishing up what he's doing here. Berm and then the jump, and then they're doing some finishing touches over there. But so looks like we're gonna be the first ones on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, and I'm gonna be that goon waiting at the gate because I want to be the first one to ride the track before someone else gets on here. Because you know when dirt's fresh, it breaks in faster. So I don't want some goons to get out here and break in some bad lines. So I'm gonna try and get a good line laid out real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and get out there. I think it's gonna be sick. I'm actually kind of excited. I haven't been excited to ride here in a while because I ride here all the time. It's just always the same thing. I'm actually kind of excited because this actually looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna get on the GoPro, get on the bike, and we're gonna head out. Okay, so I had my GoPro, the angle was set off a little bit. I haven't used that angle. See, this is the way I'm doing it, is put it under the visor. It gets a little bit less wind noise, and it's a better view. It looks like it's more like one person view. But the problem with it is it bounces, so you can see because the visor on the fly helmets are kind of not flimsy, but they're made to be soft, so that way it's a safety thing, but it makes me nervous thinking it's gonna fall off. I really don't want to lose my GoPro in the middle of the track, so it makes me nervous using that view, but it definitely is a better view. So we're gonna keep rolling with it, but I haven't used it in a while like that, so that's why the angle was off. So I've angled it up a little bit, so when we go back out, should have a better angle for this one. But giving you a look at this, well, what I was doing, I went inside and outside this corner coming into this, and the inside is definitely the faster line, but there's a hard base right now, so it's with it having that hard base, it's not really forming a line, so it's just pushing me out. I'm starting to like slide on the face, and I'm losing my traction. So I think what I'm gonna try and do, since it's doing that and it's making it hard to be able to clear all the way over, especially with this worn out tire I've got here, I think I'm gonna go inside and try and see if me casing that will help me set up on the inside. Over here in this turn, there's not really any bit of there's not a rut at all right there. So I'm gonna see if I can go inside and see if I can make that line work, because right now inside outside isn't working just because I'm casing it, because I don't have the drive coming out of it, so it doesn't make any sense to go all the way outside. So we'll try it inside so we can get a rut formed up on either corner. And yeah, I mean, the section's sick though. I'm so stoked they did that, because the section they had before, I was never really a fan of it. It's just, I don't know, you make one mistake and you're jumping a very large berm, and I think some people have done it, I don't know, but I heard about it. I never saw it, but I heard someone did. But yeah, so we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna go inside, and then we'll see what's faster, inside or outside. I'll set some times, and we'll see what times end up being faster for this section. And I'll start the timer from this roller coming into it, so that way you can see the setup, because all the way up to that roller, all this is about the same, but the way you approach this corner starts about right there. So we'll set the time from there, and then what ends up being faster all the way coming through till about that tree right there on the backside of the jump. Here. Okay, so we're gonna grab a couple of videos for Reed real quick, but real quick, show you this section real quick. So spin you around. This inside's actually starting to form pretty well. Let's Reed again. But so this inside starting to form pretty good coming through here, but then you can see it's kind of blown out right there, so it kind of sucks, because you line up here, like come up for the jump, and then you start pushing and going up the face. That sucks. But the dirt, I don't know what dirt. I thought this was a real like deep sand that they had here, but it's actually working really well. This outside, it at first I wasn't a fan, but it's formed up and it's actually working pretty well through here. Y'all have already seen the section breakdown on what ended up being the faster lines, so y'all know what is better there. So this is a sand. The GP track is pretty sandy for those of you all that do come here. It is pretty sandy, but this holds up pretty well. I don't know what kind of sand they're using here, but you can see it's real brittle on the sides here. But I'm trying to move this rider coming. But you see the line he's taking there. It's a good berm, it has a good entry to it, and it gives you a good drive coming down the straightaway here. But the problem with it, it does set you up further outside coming out of here. That inside rut that guy right there just took, it doesn't have as good of a berm. There's no berm there obviously, and when you come through that, you don't have the drive, but you're a closer distance, and then it sets you up wider coming out, so then it helps you get this inside. So this turn right here actually determines your entry to this corner over here. So this is this section really breaks down what you're going to do. Let's see what Reed does here. So yeah, I mean, y'all have already seen the breakdown. Y'all have already seen the time breakdown on what worked out through here. I just thought I'd just come explain it to you. home, back from the track, finally was able to go through the videos and break everything down. So what ended up being the fastest for those track conditions, so the times I gave were kind of like rough estimates. They weren't exact numbers. So, you know, if the ruts would have been better or the berms would have been worse or whatever it is, it all varies. So, but for what we had today, the inside outside ended up being the fast earlier on in the day. That was the fastest at the earlier part of the day. So 11.15 was the inside outside, and then the outside was the next fastest at 11.8. But I will say, later on when me and Reed were doing our moto, which I'll put the link in the description for this video, for the GoPro, the full GoPro of me and Reed's moto, and the outside was by far faster then. And then in that video, you'll see I made a mistake on the outside. I hit the brake and then missed my clutch and almost went over the berm and all this stuff, but Reed passed me on the inside, so he was able to make that inside work on the second corner. So it all varies, and of course, you know, with mistakes and stuff, it makes a difference. But with what we had earlier on in the day, 11.15 was the inside outside, and then outside 11.8, and then next was the outside inside at 12.16, and inside was 12.21. So but again, for the second corner, that inside rut was just almost non-existent. Like, there was a little bit of a line, just enough for you to get your tires to catch something, but not enough for you to, you know, blast it. So it all varies. If the lines would have been a little bit more cut in and, you know, worked in a little better, it would have made a difference. So, but those are the kind of the things. You know, the outside seems like that's going to end up being the main line, and then the inside coming into the first corner, that's going to be a very good line as well. So I think it's going to be kind of half and half there, and then outside for the next corner is going to be the kind of like the primary line choice. We're going to do some more track breakdown stuff around the track. There's a couple other corners that I noticed that people just don't know how to approach those corners. So we're going to do some track breakdown stuff, kind of some training videos coming up on different parts of the GP track and get that stuff broken in. But, and again, like I said, with the track breaking in and everything, those times, they're not exact. They will vary upon days. That section, with it being new, like I said earlier, it's got loose dirt on top, it's got a new fresh dirt on top, and then a harder base underneath. So the track was a little bit kind of like, it was good and then hard packed slick. So it's just very inconsistent dirt. So those times are not exact. And like I also said, you know, the lines got faster through the day. So it's just, the stuff all varies. It changes. The ruts, like I said, the rut, how good they are, how good they formed, if they're blown out, all that will make a difference as well. And so, but anyways, guys, leave a thumbs up if y'all liked this kind of video. I've been asked to do these kind of videos before, and I think I'm gonna start getting into them. I think they're kind of cool. It helps you learn the track, especially for you guys that haven't been to Three Palms, or even the ones that do go to Three Palms. If you go there all the time and you can't figure out the line choices, here you go. Here's some training for you, you know. So you can either hit me up for some training stuff and we can get together and do some lessons, or watch my videos and get a little bit of stuff from there. So leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. You got to scroll down a little bit to hit that comment section and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If y'all like these kind of things, then let me know. For sure, I'd like to do some more of these things. Like I said, I've been asked to do this kind of stuff before, and I'm definitely open to it. It was kind of cool. You know, it's fun to go out there and just work in one section of the track, and it's kind of like back to my training days. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope y'all liked this one. If y'all want to see more of these kind of things and anything y'all would like to see training-wise, bike-wise, bike setup, anything it is y'all want to see, leave a comment, let me know. Please subscribe, tell your friends, let's grow the channel. And as y'all guys saw, I do have merch now. It's in the link on my Instagram bio. My Instagram is at GrantTaylor529. Go check out the merch in the bio there. So thank you guys. I'll see you on the next ones. Peace.